Commanders, my name is Beck, and today we will be going through Update 68 into the Mirror Universe Part 2. Before we get started, make sure you leave a comment down below letting us know what server you're hailing from. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to our channel to keep up with updates like these and more because we've got a lot of stuff coming. Let's take a look at this month's release. Update 68 includes a new Mirror Universe building, new Wave Defense encounters, new Forbidden Tech, new officers, new missions, new refits, new cosmetics, a new battle pass, and more. For more details, click the link down in the description below or visit the news tab on StarTrekFleetCommand.com. Now, before we hop into this month's content, we just want to say that we have loved hearing from y'all about how you're enjoying the new Mirror Universe Galaxy expansion via our official channels and our content creators. We've also loved reading your constructive feedback on how to expound upon this feature and make it even more enjoyable, so we want to encourage y'all to keep those coming in as we want to continue to build upon this feature for months to come. That being said, let's dive back into this July arc. District 56. District 56 is a new building located within your station that unlocks at Operations 40. Once unlocked, mirror fragments, this building's upgrade material, will be available from a daily claim in the mirror refinery in exchange for liquid trellium. This building looks swanky, sure, but it has much more to offer. The District 56 building offers the following buffs: increased apex barrier in PvP, increased mitigation, and a reduction in opponents' critical damage in PvP. In addition to these buffs, this building also extends the time spent within the Mirror Universe. At level 40, the Mirror Universe entry voucher time limit is increased by 50%, from 20 minutes to 30 minutes, giving you more time to go further into the Mirror Universe. Players may also be interested to know that this new building comes with a free daily gift in the Mirror Refinery, with rewards that scale every 5 building levels. The contents within this gift are Liquid Trellium D, Premium Rift Keys, and Mirror Universe entry vouchers. We talk a lot more about the new building in this video here, so be sure to check it out. Wave Defense encounters. Yes, 2 new Wave Defense encounters are being introduced in this update. These encounters have 2 different level targets, G4 and G5+. In the G4 targeted encounters, players can expect to see Terran Empire hostiles, Hirogen hostiles, Species 8472, and Texas class. Early 40s players may run into a challenge on their own in this encounter, so we look forward to seeing how you tackle these. The G5+ targeted encounter will consist of Terran Empire hostiles, Xindi aquatics, silent enemies, and the Gorn. This encounter is meant to be a challenge, and players will have to work together and bring in some tough ships in order to make it through. These encounters can be accessed via 1 entry every 3 days and require new entry directives, Section 31 mirror ciphers. These ciphers can be located within the Section 31 faction store. While these Wave Defense encounters are Mirror Universe themed, they will still be located in the same area as the existing Wave Defense systems. However, unlike the former encounters, these will reward you with Liquid Trellium and Section 31 mirror credits depending on the level reached. Section 31 mirror credits can then be exchanged in the Section 31 faction store for the following: Agony Booth Forbidden Tech, Field Repair Active Ship Ability Shards, Welding Hardware, Elite Sigma, Elite Signikit XP bundles, and credit conversions. You'll have to let us know how far you get and what strategy you find is the best for your team. New Forbidden Tech. Heads up! 2 powerful new Forbidden Tech are being released in this update: Tantalus Field and Agony Booth. They are the first Forbidden Tech to offer Apex Barrier, so let's take a closer look at them. Tantalus Field is a must for anyone committed to PvP, with hefty buffs for the following: hull health, damage against players, apex barrier against players, and isolytic damage against players. Agony Booth is the other Forbidden Tech coming out this month, and it has an exclusive grind path via the new Wave Defense encounters. If you've been hoping for more apex barrier in PvE, this is the place to get it. Agony Booth has buffs that increase apex barrier against non-Armada hostiles, increase positive FKR reputation gains, increased in hull health, and increased damage against non-Armada hostiles. New officers. This month, we see 3 officers coming out to fill out our Mirror Universe ARC roster, and 1 officer that new players might find particularly interesting. All of the Mirror Universe officers coming out during the Mirror Universe arc will be in the same synergy group, and when used together, you can maximize your survivability with a significant boost to your Apex barrier in PvP. This month's officers are Epic Mirror Kira, Rare Mirror Ezri, Rare Mirror Troy, and not included in the Mirror Universe synergy lineup, Rare Lieutenant Picard. Now, let's take a look. This month's Epic officer is Epic Mirror Kira. Her captain's maneuver is Intoxication. On round start against players, Mirror Kira increases your Apex barrier by 1500 for 5 rounds. Mirror Kira's officer ability is a Little Excitement. On round start against players with Assimilate, Mirror Kira increases your shots by 15% for 5 rounds. Next up, we have Rare Mirror Ezri. Mirror Ezri's captain's maneuver is the Smart Move. On combat start while against a battleship player, Mirror Ezri increases your Apex barrier by 7500 for the duration of combat. Their officer ability is Clean It Up. On round start against players with Assimilate, Mirror Ezri increases your kinetic weapon damage by 450% for 1 round. We aren't done yet. The third officer in this Mirror Universe arc is Rare Mirror Troy. Mirror Troy's captain's maneuver is Psionic Tactics. On combat start while against an Explorer player, Mirror Troy increases your Apex barrier by 7500 for the duration of combat. Her officer ability is Inquisitor's Wrath. On round start against players with Assimilate, Mirror Troy increases your energy weapon damage by 450% for 1 round. A quick reminder that all of the previous and current officers released during the Mirror Universe arc have the same synergy group and can be used together to get a great boost to survivability with the new Apex Barrier modifier depending on the type of ship you're in. You might also like to know that Mirror Data's big synergy has been buffed to match Mirror Ezri and Mirror Troy and is now at 18,750, up from 7,500. We might recommend trying Mirror Picard as captain, Mirror Data, and Mirror Kira for an extremely powerful PvP crew, or try mixing it up and matching Mirror Data, Mirror Ezri, and Mirror Troy, depending on what kind of ship you'll be fighting. Finally, we have Rare Lieutenant Picard. Now, Lieutenant Picard is not a part of the Mirror Universe officers, but he's sneaking his way into this release anyway. Rare Lieutenant Picard's captain's maneuver is Test That Assumption. On combat start against non-Armada hostiles of level 35 and under, Lieutenant Picard increases your Apex barrier by 4,000 for the duration of combat. His officer ability is Always a Light. On combat start, Lieutenant Picard adds a percentage to the shield health versus non-Armada hostiles. We could see Lieutenant Picard paired with the next-gen crew for a strong early PvE crew. We recommend keeping an eye on our official channels for updates to the event schedule and how you can be sourcing this month's officers. New missions. 18 new missions are coming this update to conclude this Mirror Universe arc. Update 68 brings with it 10 core missions, 8 side missions, and bonus new wave defense encounter missions. Refits. 12 new field repair activated ship ability refits are showing up this month. That's right, 12. What is field repair? It's a new activated ship ability, like cloaking, that's used outside of combat to heal your ship. Each use of field repair heals 25% of that specific ship's whole health points so you can keep fighting for longer. Field repair requires welding hardware to work. Players can obtain 1 free activation of welding hardware daily via a free bundle located within the Wave Defense store and can hold up to 10 free activations at any point in time. Players can also spend new Wave Defense directives for additional activations in the Section 31 faction store. There is a cooldown of 10 minutes at Tier 1, but that cooldown decreases every ship tier as you level it up. Battle Pass and Cosmetics. A brand new Battle Pass is available this month, and players will have the ability to earn several new cosmetics. Check our official channels for this month's event schedule so you can be best prepared. If you've been to the store recently, you may have noticed that things look a smidge different. Y'all have been begging for better visual differentiators, categorization, and relevancy in order to help you find what you're looking for faster. Our team has been steadily working on a number of improvements, with the full list being accessible via StarTrekFleetCommand.com. As always, we are trying our best to give you more information as we get it, so be sure you have notifications on so you won't miss a single thing, and check out the other resources that we mentioned linked down in the description below. As always, our team wants to hear from you about what you're most looking forward to in this release, so be sure to let us know in the comments below. But for now, we're signing off. Live long and prosper, Commanders. Did you make it this far? Good. That means that I can let you in on a little secret. I'm gonna toss in a few extra things at the end of this month. Y'all do like leaks, right? I saw how many of y'all have been liking having some early spoilers, so let me just tell you this right now. In a few weeks, something big is coming. I mean, huge. And you know what? I'm gonna leak it early. So keep your eyes peeled because the fun is just getting started.